In a major development echoing across the international community, the state of Georgia in the United States of America has conferred honorary citizenship upon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the incarcerated leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. This significant diplomatic gesture was formalized through a proclamation by the Georgia Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, acting on behalf of the state government. The official document, which has been widely reported by major news outlets today, January 25, 2026, also designates the separatist leader as an outstanding citizen and a goodwill ambassador for the state of Georgia. According to the details of the proclamation, which was dated January 16, 2026, the honor was presented during a formal ceremony held on Friday, January 23, in Milledgeville, one of Georgia's historic capital cities. The certificate was received on behalf of the IPOB leader by Ambassador Uche Ajulu-Okeke, a former Consul General of Nigeria in South Africa, who traveled to the United States for this specific purpose. During the presentation, Ambassador Uche Ajulu-Okeke described the recipient as a global prisoner of conscience and one of Africa's most prominent political figures currently in detention. The proclamation from the Secretary of State's office explicitly requests that the new honorary citizen be accorded every courtesy as a goodwill ambassador in his travels across other states and nations, or wherever he may hereafter travel or reside. This recognition comes at a time of heightened political tension within Nigeria, as the IPOB leader remains in a correctional facility in Sokoto. He is currently serving a life sentence following a high-profile conviction by the Federal High Court in Abuja on multiple counts, including treasonable felony and terrorism. Throughout his long-running legal battles, the leader has consistently denied all charges brought against him by the federal government, maintaining that his advocacy for a separate state of Biafra is a peaceful exercise of the right to self-determination. The decision by a prominent American state to grant him such status has ignited a fresh round of debate regarding the international perception of the ongoing conflict in Nigeria's southeast region. Supporters of the IPOB movement see this as a validation of their cause and a form of international pressure on the Nigerian government, while other observers are closely watching to see how the federal authorities in Abuja will react to what could be interpreted as a significant diplomatic intervention from abroad. The legal and security situation in Nigeria's southeast has been a matter of grave concern for several years, with the human impact of insecurity becoming a daily reality for millions. The region has witnessed a cycle of violence, including clashes between security forces and separatist agitators, as well as the rise of unknown gunmen who have targeted both government infrastructure and innocent civilians. These disturbances have led to the loss of countless lives, the destruction of property, and a significant decline in economic activities due to the frequent enforcement of sit-at-home orders. Many residents have been forced to live in constant fear, caught between the demands of non-state actors and the operations of the military and police. The incarceration of the IPOB leader has remained a central talking point in the quest for peace, with several Igbo leaders and traditional rulers repeatedly calling for his release as a necessary step toward national reconciliation. They argue that a political solution, rather than a purely judicial or military approach, is essential to addressing the root causes of the unrest and restoring stability to the region. Please take a quick moment to like and share this video to help keep our community informed on these important global events. In Washington and Atlanta, the move by the Georgia state government is being viewed by some as an expression of support for human rights and the fair treatment of political detainees. The proclamation letter itself emphasizes the recipient's service to the state, a traditional phrasing used in honorary citizenship ceremonies, but the timing and the person involved suggest a deeper symbolic message. The IPOB leader's legal team has already indicated that they intend to use this international recognition to bolster their appeals against his conviction, which they have described as a miscarriage of justice. In Nigeria, the news has been met with mixed reactions, reflecting the deep ethnic and political divisions that characterize the national discourse on the Biafra question. While many in the southeast are celebrating the news as a moral victory, others caution that such external honors do not change the legal reality of a conviction within the Nigerian judicial system. The federal government has yet to release an official statement regarding the development as of this afternoon, but in the past, the presidency has consistently maintained that the rule of law must be respected and that matters before the courts should not be subject to political interference. As the international community continues to monitor the situation, the focus remains on the humanitarian conditions in the southeast and the prospects for a lasting peace. The insecurity in the region has not only claimed lives, but has also led to a significant internal displacement of persons and a breakdown in social services in many rural communities. The demand for justice and accountability remains high, with calls for independent inquiries into the various incidents of violence that have plagued the region since 2017. Many believe that the intervention of international bodies and foreign governments, such as this latest move from the state of Georgia, will continue to play a role in shaping the trajectory of the crisis. The goal for all stakeholders remains the same: a Nigeria where every citizen can live in safety and where the rights of all individuals are protected under the law. We will continue to track the responses from both the Nigerian government and the international diplomatic community as this story develops. For more factual and balanced reporting on the issues that matter to you, please remember to like this video, share it with your network, and subscribe to Global View for all your essential news updates.